it's Lori here with my candle and body care empties. Wanted to share this with you. It's been the past few weeks and I'm now starting to get a collection. I wasn't burning as many candles because you guys know, I was at the hospital with James, but I was using them in my candle crocks, which is always a great idea if you have a candle crock, and it's just I love them. I have two of them. I have one in my office and one in my bedroom. So it's a really great way to use up some candles that really aren't performing super well. And, maybe they have a really light scent, or after you burn them like halfway down, they start to get really kind of all smelling like kerosene. That's a couple of mine have done that in the past. So it's really nice to have a candle crock that you can use for those candles. So I want to welcome you if you're new to the channel. I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe down below. And I want to welcome you back if you're a returning visitor or subscriber. I'm so glad to have you as a part of this channel. All right, so what should we do? Let's do body care first, I guess, since it's over here. I did this, what is this? Tree Hut Candy Cane scent. I picked this up at Target, actually. I was super excited because all of the stores in my area never have the good scents. It just seems like everybody goes crazy for them. I really enjoyed this. I mean, I will say I can tell a difference versus buying what I'm calling like a vendor. Like I usually get mine from the Bathing Garden or L3. I can tell a difference if I buy it off the shelf. My skin gets a little drier, but this is probably the best one in terms of, it makes my skin less dry. I guess, but I have to be kind of careful. I do have very dry skin. So anyway, I did enjoy this. I would get another one. I would definitely get this scent again. It was really, really great. So highly recommend that one. I finished up this BU Sweet Sugar Sprinkles from Bath & Body Works, one of the pocket bags. We have the Strawberry Pound Cake body lotion that I finished up. The scent notes say fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. I really like this scent. Great scent from Bath & Body Works. I do like their body cream better, but I know these last longer in terms of shelf life. So I had started to use it and I thought, you know what, let's just use it up. Let's use it up. I don't want it taking up room on the shelf. All right, and then I did finish up a shower gel. This was Christmas cookies. I got this last year from Bath & Body Works. Creamy cookie dough, almond biscotti, and caramel woods. This is on the lighter side, but it smells really, really nice. So if you have somebody that doesn't want to, smell like flowers or whatever, this is a great scent to pick them up. I know they had it again this year, so highly recommend getting that one. All right, this was a disaster. So this is a Walmart brand, I want to say. It says Scent Theory, but I picked it up at Walmart. It was probably $1, whatever. I've had it since the last Christmas season, I guess. This is Peppermint Snowball Foaming Hand Soap. This dried out my hands so bad. And I know some people say that Bath & Body Works, their formula dries out their hands. This one was awful. So I was getting like cracked skin, and finally about halfway through I was like, just use a whole bunch of it. Let's get rid of it. But anyway, so we went through this relatively quickly towards the end. And actually, it's kind of very thin, and I don't know. I would not recommend this at all. Back to our Bath & Body Works. That was the only one that I purchased. I wanted to try it, and we will not be we will not be moving away from Bath & Body Works soap because it does really well for us. This is 'Tis the Season. And boy, that's hard to read. Red apple, ground cinnamon, and clove. I like this way better than the candle. I think I was saying that when I had a candle empty. This was great. I will totally get this next year. Loved the packaging. This is so pretty. Really like it, the hand soap. All right, and pumpkin pecan waffles. That shouldn't be a shock. This is maple syrup, golden waffles, and pumpkin spice. Absolutely love it. It's like a joy to wash your hands when you have something like that. All right, we have conditioner from Belux Essentials, Cali Comfort. This was really nice. I don't remember exactly what this was. I feel like it was a strawberry pound cake type of scent. This was really nice. I really like their formula. And I have a shampoo here that I used up, Aphrodite's Elixir, Pink Chiffon Cotton Candy Frosting. So I do like it. I do notice that some of her shampoos are very I don't want to say, I guess thin. I was going to say runny, but that's not really that good. They're very, very thin, so you have to be very careful and just kind of, put a little bit in your hand. You don't need a ton of it, so just be careful if you get that. I think that she was working on some quality control to try to figure out that formula a little bit better, but some of mine have been pretty thin and others have been thicker, so I'm not really sure, but it works really, really good for my hair. I just absolutely love it. So yeah, I have quite a bit more in different scents, and I'm looking forward to trying more. It's just so much fun to get different shampoos and different scents. Okay, so now we are on to the candles. Like I said, I haven't burned through a lot of them. A lot of them went in my candle crock. So we have Bubbly Rosé from Bath & Body Works. I put this in my crock in my bedroom. This was from last year. Pink Sparkling Rosé, Sweet Blood Orange, and a splash of cranberry juice. Right? Yes. And I like this, but I don't know that I would get more. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't super strong, even in the crock, in a smaller room. So I would say maybe it was a 5 out of 10. And it really kind of faded quickly. So I probably got 5 days out of it in the crock. But yeah, I'm glad that I used it and glad I tried it. But I like other scents better. Like I love Peach Bellini. So I don't think I need more of that particular scent. This is a favorite of mine, you guys know, so I had to burn it over the holidays. This is Pink Fairy Gumdrop. This was last year's packaging. This year's was some goofy pink stocking, I don't know, extravaganza, I'm not sure. Let's see, sparkling sugar berries, pink cotton candy, and a sprinkle of fairy dust. I have quite a few of these, and like most of Bath & Body Works candles, I had to cotton ball and babysit it. But I love this scent and love this packaging. So I have quite a few more. You'll see them, I'm sure. I may do one for Valentine's Day because I don't like the Be Mine candle because I feel like it's a watered down version. So I might do it. You can always just put it in a candle sleeve. You'll never see the packaging. So you get the same scent of the Be Mine. They're the same, basically. All right, I think one is lighter, but that's my opinion. All right, I did finish up this Merry Maple Pancakes from this year, and I know there's still some left, but I did put it on my hot plate warmer, and I didn't take the wicks out, but obviously I did put it in there, and I should have probably taken the wicks out. This is fresh berries, maple syrup, and cinnamon sugar. This one, I will say, I have several of these because I do absolutely love the scent. I think I'm going to put the next one in the candle crock and see how it does because this was really slow burning. I had to constantly cotton ball it and I was really disappointed with the performance in this one. So I'm going to put it in the crock the next time and see how it does. I really do like this fragrance. It really kind of reminds me of Berry Waffle Cone now that I've burned it. So I will say that's what it kind of reminds me of with extra berries, maybe. That's what I'm getting. I don't get any maple. And the scent is pretty much gone now, but that's what I got. I would say if you like the Berry Waffle Cone, sniff that and see what you think. But, our noses are all different, but that's what I'm getting out of it. And I do have quite a few of them. I like both of those candles, so I'm happy. All right, we had this Goose Creek Carnival Apple. I don't think scent notes are on here, no. But I did burn this. It burned really well for me, and I would say it smelled pretty good. I would say it was probably 6 or 7 out of 10, and I would get this one again, actually. So I would get this next year. Burned well, smelled really nice. It was a really nice caramel apple scent, and because Bath & Body Works didn't come out with Cider Lane this year, that's what we had. All right. DW candles always call my name when I go into Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, whatever. And they always smell so great, and I get sucked in. And I got sucked in by another one, but they're always a sooty mess. And this was no exception. So I started to burn this, and I was like, oh no. I burned it twice. I did give it a little bit of a chance, and then I was like, no, we're not doing this. So this is Christmas morning, if I didn't say that already. I don't think it says. No. But this was kind of a coffee. It had a coffee vibe to it. and I can't smell it now. I did have it in my crock. So I burned it twice, put it in my crock, and I will say it lasted maybe 4 days in the crock, and then I couldn't smell it at all. So it was relatively sad because I do like some of the scents of the DW candles, and I'd love to get them and just put them in my crock for a week. But if they're only going to last for 4 days, I don't know. I go back and forth with this. I want to love their candles, but, you know, I don't know. And I want to say, was this $9.99? See, that's the other thing. It's like for 4 days, I don't know. I'm still on the fence. We'll see. All right, we did this country candle from, I think they're part of Kringle, right? So this is pumpkin French toast. So this one also I burned. It was started to get really kind of sooty. You might be able to see around the top of the jar there. And so when it started to do that, I was like, oh no. And did put it on a hot plate. And frankly, I was surprised they didn't move. And I didn't want to reach down in there and try to grab those. But this was really light. I was disappointed in this. I like their other candles, the Kringle soy candles, better that they've reformulated. So I wouldn't get this one again. I would say it was maybe a 3. I don't know, it's very hard to smell, even when it was on the plate. I think a lot of the scent oils had probably burned off by that point, so I wouldn't get that scent again, but I've had a couple Kringle candles that I did like, and I would get those. All right, we had Snowy Peach Berry from last year as well, and I didn't take the wicks out of this one. Sweet Peaches, Tart Cranberry, and Sugared Musk. This one really surprised me. I put this in my bedroom, and it was really strong, really pleasant. I thought it would smell a little bit more like the body care, but it was just kind of happy and bright and really, really nice. I liked it in the crock. I did burn one, I want to say last year. I prefer putting it in the crock. I think this was my last one. I might get one next year and just put it in the crock. Rather than that bubbly rosé, I would get a Snowy Peach Berry and crock it from the very beginning because it did so well for me. It was really, really nice. All right, we had this Cranberry Pear Bellini, and this is an old one from 2013. And I told you guys I'm trying to use up all my 2013s and, 2012, 2013s, and then I don't have anything else, I think, until like 2018, and I don't have many of those. This says bubbly and delicious, a bright blend of sparkling cranberry, sweet pear nectar, and luscious black currant. Cheers. So I think they've brought this back, time and time again. I think you can still get this. This was another one I did in my bedroom. Really nice scent. I would get it again. Very nice. I don't tend to like a lot of pear scents, but I feel like the cranberry Bellini part of it kind of took over, and it didn't have that like floral pear body care note kind of a thing. So I liked this and enjoyed it, and it was great in the crock. I think it's too light for me burning it, but in the crock in a smaller room, it was great. So yeah, I would totally get that again. We have a couple, the last two from Goose Creek that I did in the crock in this office. This was Ghost Treats, and there's nothing left in this, but I believe this had like a cookie and cream vibe to it. If I'm not mistaken, I could be confusing it, but these are all bakery scents. It was very, very nice. This one lasted longer than the next one that I'm going to talk about. I would say I probably got a solid 5 days out of it, which is good. I mean, yeah, would I like 7? But at that point, then I would be hesitant to take it out of the crock. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I would get more of this one to put in my crock. Very, very nice scent. I would say it was probably like a 6 in this office. This was nice and strong, filled the office, and I just really enjoyed it. Now this one was Cookie Monster. So same thing, I had it in the crock in here. And this was lighter, very much like a sugar cookie scent. Lighter, probably lasted 4 days. So I do love like their cookie scents, but I think the one I prefer, I think it's Butter Cookie, I want to say. That one performs so much better. So of any of the just, I don't want to say, but I guess generic type of sugar cookie scents, that's the one that I would get going forward. It had great performance. It was so strong in the beginning and just kind of faded to a really nice, pleasant scent as the week went on. Really, really nice. So I would get that one over this one. So thank you so much for joining me on my Candle and Body Care Empties review. We will do another one in the next few weeks, I'm sure. I'm just kind of trying to play it by ear depending on how much I have. It's not going to be every week because I don't go through as many, so it might be 2 or 3 weeks depending on how much we have to go over. But I appreciate you watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.